Hickory horned devil caterpillar.
Welcome to Life with Christian. We're gonna look at 4 bugs, guys.
You don't have to tell me twice. If I see a bug on the ground, it's very unlikely that I'll pick it up because, well, gross. But some bugs should definitely come with warning labels just in case you're tempted. From sore bites from kissing bugs to itchy skin from bed bugs, here are 15 bugs you should never touch. Number 15. Hickory horned devil caterpillar. When you see the terrifying horns of the hickory horned devil caterpillar, you're likely to feel a little squeamish. They don't seem at all nice to look at, and you certainly wouldn't want to pick one up. Fortunately, for anyone who's not that fond of caterpillars, they don't stay that way for long. This little green guy turns into a substantial regal moth, also known as the royal walnut moth. The life cycle is interesting, to say the least. Small, yellowish eggs are laid singularly or in groups on the leaves of mostly nut trees like walnut and hickory trees, although they have been known to choose others. The eggs hatch about a week later, with the tiny yellow larva quickly transitioning into a caterpillar. As it grows, it molts 4 times until it becomes a bright green caterpillar with terrifying black-tipped red horns.
Guys, look at this. They have horns.
That is why they are called hickory horned devils. The spines are prickly, but fortunately they don't sting.
Isn't that neat?
They eventually burrow into the dirt and pupate for up to 2 seasons before living for about a week as a regal moth.
You know, guys, the caterpillars with the horns, they turn into orange moth.
The centipede will crawl on your face when you're sleeping. Number 14. Driver ants. Driver ants are quite interesting wee critters, but it pays not to pick them up because where there's one, there are potentially thousands. You don't want an ant.
My dad was in the military, and there's like 15,000 ants.
Army coming after you. Driver ants are also called Doralus, and they come from Central and East Africa. You may also find them in tropical Asia and Southern Africa.
This is like the ants in my backyard, 15,000.
Their diet consists of arthropods, and they have absolutely massive colonies compared to other army ants. We're not even exaggerating. A single colony can have over 20 million in it. And you thought your house was crowded.
15 million brothers and sisters? Ah!
Out of all ants, the driver ant queen is the largest we know about, measuring up to 2.4 inches long. Worker ants have pretty large heads with scissor-like mandibles, and they can also sting. Although they don't really rely on their sting since their shearing jaws are so effective, and they're even effective for our use. In East Africa, they are often used as suture kits. If someone suffers a cut in the bush, they'll find a soldier ant and angle it to bite both sides of the wound to create a makeshift staple. That staple can last for days to allow the body to naturally start to heal the cut. Number 13.
We're gonna talk about kissing bugs. A kiss, ew.
Kissing bugs. Kissing bugs is quite a cute, charming name for something that's really quite terrifying and gross, if you ask me. They're members of the Triotominae subfamily and are also called cone-nose bugs and vampire bugs. You'll soon learn why. They share shelter with any nesting vertebrates they come across and suck blood from them. They've also been known to bite people, with some sensitive individuals suffering from anaphylaxis as a result. Yikes! Charles Darwin first described them at the beginning of the 19th century. He stated that he had experienced an attack by the great black bug of the pampas. The bugs were soft, wingless, about an inch long, and would crawl all over his body. that wasn't even the grossest part. Charles stated that before they ate, they were thin, but they quickly became bloated with blood. If you put your finger in front of them, they would draw their sucker and make a charge. Kissing bugs are also known to carry the Chagas parasite, which causes Chagas disease in humans and mammals. When left untreated, it can cause congestive heart failure. Number 12. Fat-tailed scorpion. Okay, so it's not exactly a bug, but I figured since you shouldn't pick this critter up off the ground either, it was well worth a mention. The thick-tailed scorpion, also called fat-tailed scorpion, is dark brown to black with a thick tail and thin pincers. It's one of the most poisonous scorpions in southern Africa and has a neurotoxic venom that can be fatal to humans if you don't treat it. Some victims have been known to go into anaphylactic shock, but that's at the extreme end.
Oh my gosh, Christian, you see that scorpion? He has that little insect flipped on his back. Do you think he's trying to eat him?
Yeah.
I think he's gonna stick him real quick and then he's gonna try to eat him.
Like these. Jane.
All right, Christian, you'll only find that scorpion in Africa. And if it hits you one time, it's very poisonous. It could probably make you pass out and go to heaven. Oh, yeah. I'd leave these alone. Now, there's some in the States that are even poisonous, guys, that you want to leave alone as well. You never want to touch a scorpion.
And a black widow.
Or a black widow, which is a spider.
Still, you wouldn't not see a doctor after encountering one of these guys. Fortunately, they typically give you a warning sign before they launch their attack. They scrape their stinger across the ridges of their dorsal surface to create a sound. It's basically a warning alarm. The most common places to spot the fat-tailed scorpion are in South Africa, Zimbabwe, Botswana, Swaziland, and Mozambique. They typically live under rocks and logs and in sand and shrubs, since their bodies have adapted to such terrain with their strong claws and 4 short, stout legs.
All right, guys, so we covered down on 4 different bugs. What was the first one, Christian?
The ants.
That was one of them. I think that was like number 3. Might be wrong. What was the first one? It was the caterpillar.
I know, the caterpillar devil.
Yes, and then we had the ants, the kissing bugs.
Hey, I was gonna say
Okay,
that.
my bad, sorry.
The kissing bugs, ants,
What was the last one? Scorpion.
the scorpion,
Scorpion, that's right.
black one, and that yellow one.
Yeah, which one was your favorite? Like, out of the 2 scorpions, what was your favorite?
yellow.
The yellow
It
scorpion?
was like ching, ching, ching.
Mine was the black one. Now, out of all these little bugs that we just went over, what was your favorite bug?
The scorpions.
The scorpion?
And I forgot.
Mine was the caterpillar. The thing was it was beautiful, it was green, it was huge. It was the size of that little girl's palm or actual hand. And then it turned into a beautiful red moth.
Oh, I was trying to say that. The red moth.
Oh yeah. Well, the caterpillar was the red moth. It just happens to turn into that later on. It's amazing. It's amazing what animals can do, guys. And they're right outside.
They can evolve.
They can evolve.
Like Pokemon.
Like
Dun, dun, dun,
Pokemon.
dun.
Well, guys, we hope you had fun with Life with Christian, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Hope y'all have a blessed day.
I'll drive you. Ching.
Beep, beep, beep. Bye, guys.
Bruh.
Bruh.